Have you ever felt a spark, a flicker of attraction to someone outside your usual type? Maybe it was a fleeting moment, a glance that lingered a bit too long, or a conversation that felt unexpectedly intimate. It's a question that has puzzled scientists and philosophers for centuries. What drives our desires? Is it purely biological, or is there more to the story? Is it black and white, or are we all a little bit bisexual? The idea that our attractions might not fit neatly into categories is both intriguing and unsettling. We like to put things in neat boxes, don't we? Male or female, gay or straight. These labels help us make sense of the world, but they can also limit our understanding. But what if human sexuality is more like a spectrum, a rainbow of possibilities? Imagine a world where our attractions are fluid, where love and desire aren't confined by rigid definitions. What if our attractions aren't always so easily defined? What if the lines between gay, straight, and bisexual are blurrier than we think? This isn't just philosophical pondering, it's a real scientific inquiry into the nature of human sexuality. Scientists like Dr. Jason Hodgson are using genetics and evolutionary biology to explore the very roots of human sexuality. They're asking questions like, why do we feel attracted to certain people? What role do our genes play in shaping our desires? And what they're finding is challenging everything we thought we knew about attraction. So buckle up, folks. The answers might surprise you. We're about to take a wild ride through the science of sexuality, delving into the complexities of human desire and the fascinating world of bisexuality. Exploring the fascinating world of bisexuality and its implications for how we understand ourselves and each other. This journey will take us through the latest research, personal stories, and cultural perspectives, offering a richer, more nuanced view of human attraction. Throughout history, many notable figures have experienced fluid sexuality. From ancient philosophers to modern-day activists, the spectrum of human attraction has always been present, even if it wasn't always acknowledged. In today's world, understanding bisexuality is more important than ever. As we become more aware of the diversity of human experiences, it's crucial to recognize that our attractions can be complex and multifaceted. Personal stories of bisexual individuals reveal the challenges and joys of navigating a world that often prefers clear-cut labels. These narratives highlight the importance of acceptance and the need for a more inclusive understanding of sexuality. The scientific community is making strides in uncovering the genetic and environmental factors that influence our attractions. This research not only deepens our understanding but also paves the way for greater acceptance and support for those who identify as bisexual. As we explore the global perspectives on bisexuality, we see that attitudes and acceptance vary widely. In some cultures, fluid sexuality is embraced, while in others, it remains a taboo subject. Ultimately, the journey to understanding bisexuality is a journey to understanding ourselves. It's about recognizing the beauty in our differences and the commonalities that unite us. So, let's keep an open mind and an open heart as we continue to explore the rich tapestry of human sexuality. Because in the end, love and attraction are about connection, and those connections are what make us human. Whether you're straight, gay, bisexual, or somewhere in between, we're all part of this incredible spectrum of human experience. So are we all a little bi? Maybe. And maybe that's what makes life so wonderfully complex and beautifully diverse. Dr. Jason Hodgson, a researcher at the forefront of evolutionary biology, has been shaking things up in the world of human sexuality. His work is not just a mere academic exercise. It has real-world implications that could change how we view human relationships and identity. His work focuses on the genetic underpinnings of sexual orientation, and his findings are groundbreaking to say the least. By examining the intricate details of our DNA, Hodgson has uncovered patterns that suggest sexual orientation is far more complex than previously thought. Hodgson's research suggests that bisexuality, far from being a rare occurrence, might actually be more common than we think. This revelation challenges the traditional binary view of sexuality, which often categorizes people as either heterosexual or homosexual. His studies indicate that there's a spectrum of sexual attraction, with many people falling somewhere in between exclusive heterosexuality and exclusive homosexuality. This spectrum approach allows for a more nuanced understanding of human attraction, recognizing that people can experience varying degrees of attraction to different genders. This isn't just about who someone chooses to sleep with. It's about the fundamental nature of human attraction and how it shapes our relationships and identities. The implications of this research extend beyond the bedroom, influencing how we understand love, companionship, and even societal norms. Hodgson's research delves into the very building blocks of attraction, suggesting that our genes play a complex role in shaping our desires. By studying genetic markers and their correlation with sexual orientation, he has opened up new avenues for understanding the biological basis of attraction. And this has profound implications for how we understand bisexuality, not as a choice, but as a natural variation in human experience. This perspective can help reduce the stigma and misconceptions surrounding bisexuality, promoting greater acceptance and understanding. His work has sparked debate and controversy, as it challenges deeply held beliefs about sexuality. Many people find it difficult to move away from the binary understanding of sexual orientation, but Hodgson's research encourages us to embrace the complexity and fluidity of human attraction. But it's also opened up a new dialogue, encouraging us to move beyond simplistic labels and embrace the complexity of human attraction. This new dialogue is essential for fostering a more inclusive and understanding society, where people are free to express their true selves without fear of judgment or discrimination. The implications of Hodgson's research are far-reaching. By recognizing the prevalence of bisexuality and the spectrum of sexual attraction, we can create a more inclusive environment that celebrates diversity in all its forms. This can lead to more supportive communities and better mental health outcomes for those who identify as bisexual. Education plays a crucial role in this process. By incorporating these findings into educational curricula, we can teach future generations about the complexity of human sexuality. This knowledge can help dismantle stereotypes and promote a more accepting and empathetic society. Conversations within families are also important. By discussing these topics openly, parents can help their children understand and accept their own and others' sexual orientations. This can foster a more supportive and loving home environment. Community support is another vital aspect. Local organizations and support groups can provide resources and safe spaces for individuals to explore and understand their sexual orientation. These communities can offer a sense of belonging and validation, which is crucial for mental and emotional well-being. In the digital age, online platforms also play a significant role. Social media and online forums can connect individuals with similar experiences, providing a virtual support network. These platforms can be a source of information, encouragement, and solidarity. Advocacy and activism are essential for driving societal change. By raising awareness and pushing for policy changes, activists can help ensure that the rights and needs of bisexual individuals are recognized and addressed. This can lead to more equitable treatment and opportunities for all. Ultimately, Hodgson's research invites us to celebrate the diversity of human experience. By understanding and embracing the spectrum of sexual attraction, we can create a world where everyone is free to love and be loved, without constraints or prejudice. This is a vision of a more inclusive, compassionate, and understanding society. It's not just scientific research that's pointing to the prevalence of bisexuality. The increasing visibility and acceptance of bisexuality in society are also contributing to this rise. Researchers are delving into the complexities of human sexuality, uncovering patterns and trends that were previously overlooked or misunderstood. Take a look at the numbers, and you'll see a clear trend emerging. Surveys and studies from various institutions are consistently showing an upward trajectory in the number of people identifying as bisexual. This data is not just a collection of numbers. It represents real people who are finding the courage to express their true selves. More and more people, especially younger generations, are identifying as bisexual than ever before. This shift is particularly noticeable among millennials and Gen Z, who are growing up in a more open and accepting environment. They are more likely to question traditional labels and embrace a fluid understanding of sexuality. In the UK, for example, recent surveys show a significant increase in the number of people identifying as bisexual. The Office for National Statistics has reported a steady rise in bisexual identification over the past decade. This trend is not confined to the UK. Similar patterns are being observed in other countries as well. This isn't just a blip on the radar. It's a consistent trend that's been building for years. The data shows a clear and sustained increase, indicating that this is not a passing phase, but a genuine shift in how people understand and express their sexuality. And it's reflected in similar trends around the world. From North America to Europe, and even in more conservative regions, the number of people identifying as bisexual is on the rise. This global trend suggests a broader cultural shift towards acceptance and understanding of diverse sexual orientations. This increase in visibility is likely due to a number of factors, including growing societal acceptance. As more people come out as bisexual, it becomes easier for others to do the same. This creates a positive feedback loop, where increased visibility leads to greater acceptance, which in turn encourages more people to come out. Greater visibility of LGBTQ plus individuals and relationships in media and popular culture also plays a crucial role. Representation matters, and seeing bisexual characters in movies, TV shows, and books helps to normalize bisexuality and reduce stigma. And the increasing willingness of people to embrace and explore their own identities is another key factor. As societal norms evolve, individuals feel more empowered to question traditional labels and explore their own sexual orientation without fear of judgment or discrimination. These numbers tell a powerful story. They are not just statistics, they represent real lives and real experiences. Each number is a person who has found the courage to live authentically and openly. They challenge the notion that bisexuality is a phase or a choice. The data shows that bisexuality is a valid and enduring sexual orientation. It is not something that people grow out of or choose on a whim. They suggest that bisexuality is a fundamental aspect of human sexuality, one that's finally getting the recognition it deserves. As society continues to evolve, it is crucial that we continue to support and celebrate the diversity of human sexuality. By doing so,